Hello and welcome to another um, interview series, interview on the State of Maritime Wrestling podcast. I am your Maritime Wrestling super fan, Connor Cook, here to keep you everyone updated on all the news in the Maritime Wrestling scene. Today I brought in uh, the Albertan Clipper, one half of the former NBWA Tag Team Champion and United Wrestling Tag Team Champion. How you doing?
Not too bad, man. How about you?
Yeah, doing good.
That's funny. You mentioned United. I forgot about that. Yeah, me and Rick Owens.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. The Roughnecks.
Oh yeah, the Roughnecks.
I
Yeah.
got my shirt on right now too, my Joe Dunlop.
Ooh, yeah.
He was our manager when we won those.
Oh yeah. So um yeah, I'm here with the Albertan Clipper, Matt Chevron. Were you a wrestling fan growing up?
Yeah, absolutely. Like real young, man. Like early 90s. I won't age myself. I born in 1988, so probably around 92, 93. I started watching wrestling. So
Mm.
pretty
Who was your
young, I
favorite?
guess like 4 or 5, I'm sure of it. So I can't
Oh,
really remember exactly what, but yeah, off and on for a little bit and then pretty much straight on watching.
yeah. Who was your favorite wrestler growing up?
Well, I'm an Ultimate Warrior guy. And then later on, kind of changed a bit, but pretty much anybody from that time, it was the Ultimate Warrior. And then I was big into Scott Hall, Diesel, you know, New Age Outlaws, my favorite tag team. Anybody who, was kind of what a delinquent kid would like.
Uh, what got you into pro wrestling?
I don't really know. I think it's because I just didn't want to pay attention to anything else. And then I fell into it with a group of buddies. I was lucky where I grew up, I had a whole bunch of buddies. They liked it too. And so from then on, I just didn't even really pay attention in high school because of it. But here we are today.
Mm. Uh, so when you started your pro wrestling journey, you were trained by Tyson Dukes in at Can-Am Wrestling School, and then you trained at the River Valley Athletics Club. Uh, Tell me what that's like training at both these places.
Well, I was trained by Tyson when I was real young. I was 17. I was actually, I went away for a summer job to get the money to go to wrestling school in Windsor, Ontario, and owned by Scott Demore. So it was 2006 that I went there. And yeah, I was trained by Tyson Dukes. It was really good. It was, couldn't ask for better for that. And then I took a long time off when I was out in the oil field and I was out in Alberta living in camp and whatnot. And we moved out east, me and my wife, and I found the River Valley Athletics Club and kind of got all my ring rust off from all those years sitting in camp and not wrestling. So got getting my rust off here was really good. You know, that's it's kind of where it's at.
Mm. So in CCW, you formed a tag team with Scott Lee Crew, known as the Crude Oil. Tell me how Crude Oil was formed.
Well, I think it was what show was that? Shit. Battle of NB. No, maybe I don't know. One of the shows here a couple of years ago when we first tagged together, it was he was looking for a partner. I think there was promos where Scott Lee was
Yeah.
in Alberta looking for a partner, and
Oh,
then I came out that day, and then it was pretty much just started from there, and then as it progressed, I think we won the belts in October at the Monster Mash that year. And then I think we're close to 400 days between two reigns, so it
yeah,
just took off from there and then it just never stopped. I mean, crude oil's still going today. So,
yeah, yeah. Like when you and Scott Lee had the belts, though, you defended it a lot, and he had a really good title reign, like all across since you won it, and
oh yeah,
how
we did defend it quite a bit, I'm sure of it. Yeah, I would like actually it would be curious to see the count because there was quite a few defenses, that's for sure.
yeah. And what's it like working with Scott Lee in the tag team division?
Oh, it's easy. Well, we're both from the same type of mindset, right? So we both think the same. Um, I don't really have to think too hard about what he's going to do because it's probably what I would do in that same scenario and vice versa. So once you kind of have that going, it's real easy. And we got the same sense of humor too. So, we're cracking jokes in that 6-man tag there with Logan Green against them guys. He'd
Oh
be sitting
yeah.
on the apron cracking jokes. We like to make fun of people the same. We're kind of the same kind of bully. So I don't believe in bullying too much, but sometimes I got to bully them Ace Dynasty boys, right? So,
Mm, makes sense. 'Cause you have feuded with Ace Dynasty and then like the Spike SD too. So yeah, you had a lot of big feuds.
oh yeah, I hear that guy's name a lot. He got lucky throwing me off that ladder.
Yeesh, yeah. That was
We
one
would have
heck of
still
a
had them
spot.
belts if he didn't push
Man.
me off that ladder. I should have chose a different ladder.
Yeesh, yeah. Especially even worse, he went through two tables.
That's
Holy.
right. Yeah, you were there, hey?
Yeah, I was there. Yeah.
Nice.
Jeez, yeah. And so your feuds with Spike SD, Rugged Rick Owens, Tana, Larry Horowitz, Butterlove, Leon Wolf, and Patrick O'Neill, Massey Harris, Horsepower Hunter Sampson, Pat Swayze, uh wait, Chris Charters, Ace Dynasty, Horsepower Love, and that one match where Bubbles came and you and Scott Lee took on
Yeah, for
Rugged
the
Rick
record,
Owens
me and
and
Scott Lee
that.
Crew, we put the boots to Bubbles. Me and
Oh
him
yeah.
were the only two guys in all of Canada that put the boots to Bubbles. So I want everyone to know that. But yeah, what was going to be the question about all them feuds?
Yeah. And O'Neill and Ironside and lots of that. Tell me what those feuds were like though.
Wow.
With a lot of those guys.
Yeah, there's a lot. I mean, Spike ST, that one just sort of we just kind of had that happen in the chain match, right? Where he got the best
Oh,
of me.
it's all about that.
Um, I'm still feeling it from the tables too. I don't know if you noticed, I've been wearing a back brace.
Yes.
So between the tables and then the chain match, he stuck my face in the pyro at the chain match. But
Mm.
so yeah, all those feuds. I mean, Rugged Rick Owens, geez, like I think we had a really intense match at that Stanley Fair, right? That was
Yeah.
one of my
Yeah.
favorite matches.
Oh yeah.
Um, and obviously the tag feuds we've had. I mean, one that we had there that I don't think you mentioned, but the Strong Brothers, we
Oh
feuded
yeah,
with
the
them for a
Strong
while.
Brother. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Forgot.
that was a good one too. So We
Yeah.
watched. We feuded all the way up until Nick turned on Matt there. So we
Oh,
didn't even
yeah.
have to do anything at the end. Nick did it
Mm,
for us, right?
yeah.
But Massey Harris too. That guy hit hard. That was probably the hardest chops I've ever had from
Jeez.
Massey Harris. Um, who else did you say there? Hunter Sampson. Hunter
Yeah.
Sampson. Yeah, I've had quite a few matches with Hunter Sampson. He's a big guy. So
Mm,
and and yeah, Chris Charters at IHW. We 3 matches last year with him. That
mm,
was that was some of the best matches I've had. So
mm.
and Fantana, of course, Fantana. So I've had 3 with him last year too. So it was a pretty active year. And lots of good competitors, right? So
Yeah. And so, one of your big matches in Maritime Wrestling is the dog collar match with Spike S. The one Spike S. Tell me how that match was like.
well, yeah, I didn't. I wasn't really prepared for it. I think it hurt. It hurt. That guy,
Oh,
I gave him everything I gave him, and I give him credit. I mean, I don't want to give him credit because we didn't see eye to eye for a while, but I'll give him credit
mm,
now. That was he stuck my face in the pyro, and yeah, I whacked him with that chair, and still got up
mm,
every time. So I mean, I can't. I think I'm at the point with him where I got to give the devil his due because
mm,
I see a little bit of him in me now too after that match.
mm.
So
And with your title, with your MBWA tag team title run, what was that like, and what did it really mean to you when you and Scott Lee grabbed those titles and had that long title reign in CCW?
well, I mean, yeah, I got used to having that belt. That's I don't think anybody it's going to be a real long climb if anybody wants to touch that record that we have. So we are the longest reigning NBWA tag champs. And then combined, like I said, it was 400 days almost, and it it was match after match. We had a stranglehold on them for a long
Mm.
time. It meant a lot. It meant a lot for, I think we elevated those tag titles.
Oh yeah. And you also were the winner of the Rusty Goose Cup. Tell me how that really means to you. And what
Oh
the
yeah. Well, it's a funny thing about that. Logan Green likes to joke that I won the the smallest battle royal because I think there was only 8 guys in it, but
oh yeah,
it was in a tent. It was in a tent, so it was extra hard that
right,
night.
right.
So regardless of it was 8 people, it was in a tent. So no, that was cool. That was a very cool show. We were like I said, we were in a tent, so it was a fair. So
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Uh, who were your toughest opponents you ever took on?
Rugged Rick Owens, I'll probably put as the first on that,
Mm,
and then him and Spike Esty are my guys that I'll definitely give Spike that too. So especially after that dog
mm,
collar match, um,
right.
those two stand out the most of my opponents for sure. Like I said, Hunter Sampson too. Um, Chris Charters, I can't not say Chris Charters.
Mm,
Those guys definitely in the last couple of years here. So
mm. Oh, jeez. And also your big ladder match for the MBWA Tag Team Championships. Tell me what your thoughts were on the first ladder match.
Well, I was just thinking about where them ladders were, and I couldn't really. I mean, I couldn't really let one stand up. So every time somebody got me, I had to make sure. And I think I did a pretty good job all the way up until the end. Is
Mm.
pull the ladder down, even if I'm going down. So it was it was my first tag team ladder match. So that was my only thought was how to make sure them guys aren't going to climb.
Mm. Oh, Lee, yeah, especially with that one spot there where you went through two tables and stuff. Oh my, that was pretty big spot.
Yeah, I just
And
tried not to look down.
geez, yeah, especially you're up on a friggin' ladder, so of course better not look down. All right. So, what is next for the Albertan Clipper?
Well, I was just at the casino with Scott Lee Crew yesterday, actually, watching him play roulette, and that'll be coming out soon. I think there's gonna be some footage coming out, us talking there at the casino about what the plan is for this year, anyways. Because obviously we lost them tag titles, but we're gonna
Yeah.
take over the NBWA and CCW as singles
Mm.
competitors together as a unit, and we're looking to take all them singles belts. There's two singles belts, and we're going to take both of them
Mm.
so we can prove a point
Oh
that,
yeah.
yeah, you can take our tag titles, but now we're just going to divide and conquer.
Mm.
So at the
Oh,
next show, it is, I think it's me versus
for-
Chizinko.
oh yeah.
So I'll start with Chizinko. Well, I
Hmm.
started with Zatara on the last show. So,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
and then any other further plans of mine is just kind of, hang out. I'm
Mm.
going up to Prestige too, April
Oh yeah.
18th. So
Coming up to Campbellton.
I got some business to take care of up there, and then gonna do a little sporadic jumping around at some point. So,
Yeah.
and IHW is coming up. I got IHW this weekend, March
Yeah.
13th and 14th,
And
just back to
also,
back.
oh yeah, I forgot about your match that you had with Bobby Boyette and Dry Sterling. What were what were your thoughts when you took on Dryce and Bobby Boyette in the triple threat match in the IHW?
Well, Bobby's a huge dude, and Drace is not a huge dude. He's a small dude. So right away, I don't know if you see, I kicked Drace to start the match, made sure I can get him out. That was my goal there. He eventually came off the top and got me with a crossbody and a double stomp off the top. So there
Hmm.
you go. He got his licks on me. But Bobby, oh yeah, Bobby is definitely a force to be reckoned with, right? So I
Hmm.
was just really trying to separate the two and get the one up on one of them. And
Hmm.
I happened to not be in the ring when Bobby got Drace up in that. So, I mean, it's just wrong placement. He got the pin. I had to go home.
Hmm. So, what? How do you prepare yourself before your matches in CCW or IPW or IHW or Look Prestige or NBWA? How do you prepare yourself before your matches?
Well, if I'm honest with you, actually, all the way up until probably about 6 months ago, I would just chew tobacco and hit smelling salts in the back.
Hmm.
Um, but I've been on the pouches, so I'm gonna have some Zins. I'm a big
Hmm.
nicotine guy, so I'm probably gonna have some Zins, hang out. They got some hot dogs there. Maybe I'll buy a hot dog. I don't know.
Hmm.
That's in Miramichi. They got good hot dogs, cheap,
Oh
good hot
yeah.
dogs. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, pretty much just be there, stay in the zone, right? That's kind of do some push-ups.
Hmm. Do you plan on chasing after any championships?
Oh yeah, I'm chasing after them all. Like I said, me and Scott Lee, we're going after the singles titles in NBWA, CCW, and Prestige up there. I was pretty close last year with Hunter, and
Mm,
he got the better of me. He won that Rumble at the end to get him. He's him and Logan, so he gets the shot against Logan. So I'm always chasing IHW. It's going to
mm,
be a big year for me there, so I'm always chasing any titles anywhere.
mm. Oh, alrighty.
I can
So,
still hear you. My
yep,
headphones.
I can hear you.
They'll click on.
What is your advice for anyone who is starting their wrestling journey?
Ah, well, I don't know if I really have any advice for that, but start training and, you know, always be training, even when you're not eventually doing matches, having matches. So it's stay active while you're doing it. You know, you gotta. I'm
Mm.
still in the ring once a week at the least,
Oh
so
yeah.
I think it's very key to be still going. You know,
Mm.
you gotta even if you're, especially if you're only like have one match a month, you gotta, because sometimes you're at that. Like I for the winter, I was pretty low key for the winter, and I'm still in a ring once a week. I'm at the gym every day. I mean, I wasn't always really good at that with being at the gym every day, but now starting to be at the gym every day and at least in a ring once a week. If I'm not crazy busy, if I'm crazy busy, you know, that's where it comes with that. But you need to always be loose, I think. So find a good place to train wherever people are is
Oh yeah.
key too.
Do you have anything to say to your fans?
Well, I mean, I don't know how many there are out there. Yeah, there's
Well,
one
I'm a
kid
big
up
fan of
in
you.
Prestige. I mouth off a lot, so I hope they're not fans of me because I mouth off good enough to shut them up. But there's a good kid up in Atholville actually who dressed as a mini Chevron for Halloween. So
Mm,
I'll give him the shout out only. The rest of
mm,
them can stick it.
Yeah,
Not you though, Connor. Not you. If
oh
you're a
yeah.
fan, you're cool.
Oh yeah, I'm a big fan of you, man.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Support the shit crap out of you. But anyways, do you have anything to say to your opponents?
Well, I'll say kudos a little bit to Spike Esty for getting me in that dog collar match. I'll give him that much until next time. Until next time, but
Mm,
until next time, I'll give him that, and you know, I'll give Slick too for that ladder match. I'll give them a little bit for that ladder match, but not too much because you know I don't forget,
right.
and Scott Lee don't forget either. So.
Yeesh, yeah.
We're from Alberta, so we don't forget very quick. We're like elephants.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And also one other thing, what was the inspiration behind your gimmick as the Albertan Clipper?
Well, I heard that on the Weather Network, the Alberta Clipper, because that's what they call some sort of storm that comes in from out west to the east.
Oh.
It's like a meteorology term, I guess. And I heard it like in
Oh.
2016, and it just sat
Oh.
with me for a while. But I mean, the gimmick, if in a sense, is evolved. It's evolved from, like, it's
Mm,
Alberta, but at the same time, it's sort of I relate to the degenerates. I relate to delinquents, and kind of. I grew up. I was a kid who was crotch chopping at school. I was a kid who was acting like I was part of DX or the or
Oh yeah,
NWO. And there's a little bit of a vibe to that with crude oil, I think. So it is. It's pretty much. I got a young brother-in-law, and he's 11, and he swears and stuff. But I mean, he's a good kid. But I was that kid swearing and throwing rocks at cars and stuff. So
mm.
I'm pretty much a grown-up version of myself.
Yeah. Well, like with that gimmick, yeah, it really like fits your gimmick, especially your theme song there, uh, "Hammer" by Whiskey Myers. It really fits you a
Yeah,
lot. It
Whiskey
really
Myers
fits.
is a great band.
Yeah, they got some great freaking songs.
I've listened to them since 2011. They just came out with a new album too.
Oh
Check it
yeah,
out.
yeah. I listen to a lot of the country music myself, but
Sweet, me too.
yeah, a little bit of country, a little bit of like rock, a little bit of classic rock, a little bit of like metal and stuff, but
You're
it
from
all depends.
Stanley, right?
Yep,
That's right. That's why you like country music.
Fred, yeah.
I knew a guy from Stanley in Alberta.
Yeah.
He was out there. His name's Jesse Spillman.
Oh yeah, Jesse Spillman. Yeah, yeah. I know
Yeah,
her.
I worked with him. He was an excavator operator. Me and him, we put in like 100 culverts
Oh,
together.
that's cool.
I was his ground man doing the surveying for the culverts.
That's cool.
Yeah. Fun
Yeah.
fact. That's my Stanley connection.
Oh yeah, man. Well, that's that's it for the interview.
Awesome,
Thank
bro.
you. Thank you, my man, for joining.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah, always supported the crap out of you,
I
and
appreciate
I,
that.
yeah, man, always appreciate everything that you do to entertain the fans and bring heat to the fans, like the hero you are, especially with Scotty Crew as well.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, man.
Well,
Uh,
we'll have to get that picture at the next show.
oh, frig yeah, man, frig yeah. Alrighty, take care, bud.
All right, man. Have a good night.
Thanks for tuning in to the State of Maritime Wrestling Podcast. New episodes drop every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Atlantic time. So join me each week to get covered on all the news on upcoming shows and the results from shows that I cover on each episode, along with interviews with your favorite Maritime indie wrestlers that I sit down and interview with. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow the State of Maritime Wrestling Podcast on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Thank you all so much for your continued support on the podcast, because it's all things maritime wrestling.